Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. I am coming to you from the future because I did a horrible job at vlogging and I didn't intro the video. So hello and welcome. In today's vlog, we are gonna go on a little book crawl, and this was on Indie Bookstore Day. So that was really fun. I've never done this kind of a book crawl before. I went with Emma and Ivana and we just had like the best time. We went to a bunch of bookstores that I've never been to before. They were outside of Boston, so they were in like the North Shore, and we got this little passport with us and got stamps as we went to each of the bookstores. We ended up going to 7 bookstores. There was, I think, 21 or something on the list, but we definitely did not do that many bookstores in a day. And it was just so fun to go to new bookstores. Emma was amazing and like mapped everything out, and she's done this before. She did it last year, and she kind of picked the bookstores that we could go to that she really liked, and it was just so good. We had a great time. The day was kind of rainy and overcast, which was kind of nice. I feel like it added to the whole like vibe of the day. So yeah, it was overall like such an ideal day. So I hope you enjoy this vlog and coming along to all the different bookstores. All of these are new to me, so I'm so excited to share where we ended up going. And at the very end, we'll do a little book haul. I'll share some of the books that I got. I feel like I shared some clips of some of the books, but it'll be a final book haul of everything that I purchased. So that will be at the end of this video. Just me and my bestie. Wait, did you do? Alright, wait, did you? glass straws. They're so cute.
I know, I like this.
Wow.
I love
Nature is healing. Bananas. Banana. Banana na na na. Okay, so like I mentioned, we got this little book passport, and I'm going to try and do my best and go in order of the bookstores that we went to. Okay, so the very first bookstore that we went to was Molly's bookstore, and that was in Melrose. And I ended up only buying one book there. All the books there were new. I think that there was like a remainder section, but we couldn't access it. I think they had a little like bookmark making section and it was blocking it. I ended up getting one book because Ivana had a goal of like buying something from each indie bookstore, and I was like, that's a good idea. It didn't necessarily have to be a book, but like a sticker or something that I really liked in the store. But I did end up getting a book, and I got The Secret History by Donna Tartt. This is such a floppy book. I love it, and this is one that I feel like I have put off for such a long time. I kept telling myself that I don't think it's for me, and I don't know if it's for me, but I keep hearing great things about it, and I figure I might as well just give it a read, try it out. Maybe I will like it. It was $18 for this, and I really liked the floppiness of it, so I ended up picking this. I had been debating for a little bit buying it. I almost bought it like a couple months ago from Trident, but I ended up picking it up from Molly's bookstore. So this is the very first book that I bought, and I only got this. And then the second bookstore that we went to was the Book Oasis, and I love their stamp. Look how cute it is. I hope it's focusing. I can't see. Okay, I think it is. But I really love that little stamp, and it's a used bookstore, which is my favorite. I was so excited. They had such a great selection. I feel like this is going to be a bookstore that I definitely go back to whenever I want to go used book shopping. What did I get there? Oh my god, I really hope I remember this, actually. Okay, wait. No, I think I got this. There's one, I don't know why I didn't organize this earlier, but I think this is... Yes, okay. I just organized them into piles, so I think I've got them right. At the Book Oasis, I ended up getting 3 books. I found a copy of Normal People, which if you've watched one of my vlogs, like a few vlogs back, I reread Normal People and realized that I had gotten rid of my copy and I need to replace it. So I found this used. I can put it back on my shelves, and hopefully I won't just get rid of it for no reason. This is like such a favorite read, and I think it's one that I'll reread often, so I wanted to have it on my shelves. Now it's back on my shelves. All is good in the world. So I got a copy of Normal People, and then I still haven't read anything by Patchet, but every time I see this cover, I think it's so precious. Obviously, it has the most adorable little dog on the front, and I always think about getting it, and I never do. But I pulled it out, and Emma specifically said that she really enjoyed this book, and so I decided it's used. I love the cover. I want to read more Patchet, and now it's on my shelves. So I have this, and I have Commonwealth by Patchet, and I need to just like get my act together and finally read her. But I think this is like a memoir. It says essays on the front, but I think Emma said it was a memoir, so I don't know if it's like a memoir in essays. I actually didn't even check. Ooh, Tom Hanks. At the center of these precious days is the title essay, a surprising and moving meditation on an unexpected friendship with Tom Hanks's brilliant assistant, Suki, that explores what it means to find someone who could see us as our best and most complete selves. I had to buy it. It was used. I feel like I always look at it, and now it's on my shelves, and I need to read Patchet. As we were looking around, I thought of The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. For the longest time, I remember seeing a used copy, and Jacob was always like, no, we definitely own that book. So I kept not buying it because I was like, I guess we own it, even though I had like no idea where it was in the stacks. Like I was 98% sure we didn't, but then that 2% I was like, maybe we do, and I just like haven't noticed it because I have so many books everywhere. That's a possibility. But there was one day I was like, I don't think we own it, and we looked at all of the books that we have and we couldn't find it anywhere, and he was like, I could have sworn we had it. So I don't know if we did at some point and got rid of it, but I was like, if you guys see a copy, please let me know. Maybe 2 seconds later, Emma found a copy of The Bell Jar, and this is the copy that I got. I just haven't read this, and it's one that I would like to read. I know it hasn't like aged the best, but I still want to read it and see what her writing is like, because I just haven't read anything by Sylvia Plath. So I got this. Now we really do own it, and now it really is on our bookshelves. So those were the 3 books that I got at the Book Oasis. And then after that, we ended up going to Maxima Book Center in Lexington, Mass. And they had all like new books. I had been debating buying the new Charlotte McConaghy. I shouldn't say I was debating it. I was definitely planning to buy it on this day. I just didn't know what bookstore I would get it at yet. But once we got there, they mentioned that all books were 20% off. And I was like, this is the place I'm going to get it. It's a new book. It's a hardcover. So if I'm going to get 20% off, I want it to be on like a hardcover book. I ended up getting Wild Dark Shore, and I'm so excited that I got it at this bookstore. None of the other bookstores had any kind of sales. So I was really excited that I just ended up buying it there. I did officially finish Once There Were Wolves, so now I can dig into this one, and I'm so excited about it. I feel like I've heard really great things, and I just really like her writing in general, so I'm excited for it. I had to buy it, and I'm so glad that I got it on sale. Like, that was a great deal. And that's the only book I ended up getting there. And then after Maxima, we made the journey all the way to Rockport, Mass, and we went to Susie's Stories. And it was like such a cute little tiny bookstore. And I actually don't think I ended up getting anything there. It was so tiny, and it was all new books. And there wasn't really like a new book that I specifically wanted, or anything that I saw that I wanted to get that I couldn't get like used at some point. So I didn't end up getting anything there, but it was such a cute little bookstore. Like, it was tiny. And when we were on our way there, Ivana was like, oh, I think I've actually been there. And she said it was tiny, but in my head, like when we went in, I was like, this is even tinier than what I imagined. Like, I was not, like, I knew it was gonna be small, but it was so tiny and cute. The outside looked so cute, and then the inside was just like so small and intimate. But I'm glad we went there because it was just like the cutest little bookstore. And I'm actually gonna jump to a store that's not bookish related, because we went to this little shop and I like had to stop. They had like the cutest stuff from the window, and I was like, we have to go in here. So we went in, and I did some damage for sure. As you saw in the vlog, there was this whole section that just had a bunch of Pedro Pascal stickers, and I went to town. I like couldn't stop looking at them. So I got 4 stickers of Pedro. 2 of them are for me, 2 of them are for Jacob, and I already put 2 of them on my phone case. So these are the 2 that I chose. I feel like you can't really tell. Okay, there you go. Stunning. I love it. It makes me smile every time I look at my phone. So I got those 2 for me, and then for Jacob, I got this one, and then I got him this one, and he also loved it. I think he's gonna put these on his Kobo, so I obviously had to get these stickers, obviously. I think I also got this sticker there, Pickles. No, I think I got this at a different bookstore. I think I got this at a bookstore that we haven't talked about, but I also got this sticker because I love pickles. And then, oh my God, they had the cutest stuff there. I could have spent hours looking at every single little thing in this store, but I saw these little alien dudes, and they just like sit on your desk. This one is so cute. This one I got for Jacob. And then this one I got for myself. Just sitting. So cute. I love them. Let me show you them together. They're precious. I love them. I couldn't leave them. They make me think of like the Smiskies, but alien. Although, what are Smiskies? Are they aliens? I don't know. Anyways, I also got these rings, and I ended up giving this one to Jacob because it was kind of big for me, but it's just this like purple bear, so cute. And then I got this little frog ring. I can't tell if you can see it. I'm sorry. I literally have contacts in, and I'm still struggling. Isn't he so cute? So I got those 2. I'm a freaking sucker for cute, tiny little things like this. If I remember, I'll put it somewhere on the screen. If you're ever in Rockport, go into that store. It is so cute. I loved it. And then we ended up making our way over to Dogtown Books, and I love this stamp as well. It's very cute. That was used books, and I ended up getting 2 books there. I ended up getting Mrs. Caliban by Rachel Ingalls. I feel like this is about a lady that falls in love with an alien or something like that, or like a frog. I don't remember, but it's something weird. I loved the cover of this. I think that this edition is beautiful with the pink and the black. I also really loved the photo of Rachel Ingalls on the back. And I didn't realize that she grew up in Cambridge, Mass. And then she went to Germany and then returned to the US. And then she moved to England. Yeah, she's moved around. So I wanted to read this one. I feel like this will be so fun. And I just loved this edition of it. The next book I got is another Kazuo Ishiguro book. It's An Artist of the Floating World. And I've literally only read one Kazuo Ishiguro book, but Jacob has read like 3 of them, I think, and overall, like, he's enjoyed the books that he's read. I've only read Claire and the Sun, and I did really love that book. I would like to read more of his works. I just haven't gotten around to it, but every time I see one in a used bookstore, I always buy it because I feel like we just want to own these. Even though I've only read one of his books, like, I might not even love all of his books, but if anything, I think Jacob will really enjoy his books. So I got that one, and those are the 2 books that I got from Dogtown. Very close by was another bookstore. It was the bookstore of Gloucester. There it was just new books, but I did end up getting one book. Wait, I totally forgot a book. Oh my god. I can't believe I forgot this book. So at the Book Oasis, the used bookstore, I also got this book while I was there, The Feast of the Goat by Mario Vargas Llosa. This is a book that I got specifically for Jacob. Ivana was telling me a little bit about what this was about, and I was like, I feel like Jacob would love this. So I ended up getting it, and then after in the car, I checked his Storygraph, and he did in fact have this on books that he wants to read. So I got it used, and it was like a little surprise for him because he had no idea what I got for him. I was like, I got you a book, and I think you're gonna love it. I know you're gonna love it because it's on your TBR. So, well, I guess I didn't know he was gonna love it, but I knew he was gonna be excited that I bought it. So I got this one at the Book Oasis. Now we can jump to the bookstore of Gloucester. They had new books there. I didn't see any used books. I ended up buying this poetry collection for Jacob specifically. It's Forest of Noise by Mossab Abu Toha. So I got this for Jacob because he loves poetry, and I feel like this one would be a great one to add to his collection. I've heard great things whenever I see people talk about it, so I got him this. We just have one book in one bookstore left, and that one is... Actually, I did go to this bookstore before. I have been to this one. So this one wasn't necessarily new to me. I had gone to it once, but it's Copper Dog Books, and it's in Beverly, Mass. I saw Emma looking at a book, and I was like, ooh, what is she looking at? And this is what she was looking at, The Employees by Olga Ravin. And this is one that I've been wanting to read, and I love this cover so much. I don't remember what the other one is. I think it's like pink, like bubble wrap, or that's what it looks like. I like that one too, but this one, I don't know. I think it's so beautiful. It honestly is making me think of like Severance, and I'm obsessed with that show. So I had to get this. It's one I've been wanting to read, and I ended up just grabbing this one. Didn't get any other books there. I'm really happy with all of the books that I got. I feel like they were all books that I've been wanting to read, or books that I was replacing because I got rid of my previous copy. I feel like I did a good job with getting new books that have been on my radar, but also getting those used books because I love going used book shopping. So this is my stack of books, and yeah, I feel like I did a great job. I had a great time. Indie Bookstore Day was amazing. 10/10 experience. Loved the book crawl, and would love to keep doing that every year. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it all the way to the end of the video, I really appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me on Indie Bookstore Day, going on this book crawl. Please let me know if you went out for Indie Bookstore Day, if you did any kind of book crawl, or if you just went to your favorite indie bookstore. Let me know if you got any good books. I would love to hear, and I will just talk to you in my next video. Bye.